Hello everyone, it's me, Nick V, together with Nick V, of course. Production is amazing today. Thank you so much. That was a very good intro already. But I'm here with my ego, my alter ego self. If you hear another voice, it should be only in my head, but it might not be. We don't know because there's a mic in my brain right now. So hopefully we don't hear them. But we are here for the 2BCU Melty Blood tournament. Of course, it is week 3, alternating with Guilty Gear excerpts, but we all know this is the better game. So what's up, my little demon? How are you? Are you here?
You suck. You're so ugly. Go kill yourself. Okay, sorry, that was bad. Yeah. But I hate it, Nick.
This is how you get banned on Twitch.
I'm sorry. Hey, hello. I am not the voice inside Nick's head. I just have a broken camera right now. So you have been saved from having my face on stream, but there was almost 2 Nicks on stream, which arguably is worse.
Arguably. But we're not going to argue about it, because we have some amazing players today, of course, with even better commentators, haha. But the players are not here to just listen to us. They're here to play, of course, and right now they are playing for points, because of course the first place of this tournament gets a nice 15 points, and you kind of need that because Magic Rider is on 30 right now.
Magic Rider is also gatekeeping in this tournament as well, as clearly not had enough, and is still joining these brackets. And trying to slow down perhaps the progress of the other players who are formidable as well. I'm seeing, just taking a quick look at the bracket, we have Thieves, we have Mono, we have Bershko. Not seeing Klops though. It's a little bit of a surprise. Klops was on the hunt for points. I am seeing Tumbleweed though. I do think this is the first time that Tumbleweed has entered these Challenger League brackets, trying to qualify for the top 8. Of course, this is the 3rd of 4 qualification brackets, and now it's going to be very decisive to get as much points as possible, because if you played in the 1st and 2nd one and maybe you got like just outside of top 8, it's not going to do you any good. But now it's really serious, because every single point will start to matter.
Yeah, especially because this is week number 3, and week number 4 is actually the LCQ, meaning Last Chance Qualifier, and the winner of that week will automatically qualify. No matter how many points you have or you don't have, the winner of that week will be in the final top 8. And of course, we will eventually be seeing who that is. But first, it is the battle about the points, and not only the points, it's also the prizes, sponsored of course by LC Power, for example, and of course Streamplify. If you want something like a PC case, power supplies, maybe a gaming monitor, press !LC Power in the chat right now, click their link, and they have all kinds of products for you. And of course Streamplify as well, if you want to stream on Twitch like 2BCU is doing right now. Very affordable equipment for you just to pick up there and start your streaming career, potentially, !Streamplify for that as well. But there are more ways to win those prizes, because if you get first in the final tournament, in the top 8, you can actually get a 144Hz PC monitor, and the 2nd place gets a power supply, and the 3rd place gets a USB mic, which is of course perfect for streaming as well. So not only that, but of course, Rexu, I saw you in the chat earlier saying you are going to shill a certain thing a lot today, so go ahead.
Yes, my ominous prediction is that I would be shilling the Macherino more times than actual codes will be claimed today. So please, I beg you, chat, prove me wrong. Claim a code. It is so easy. That is the command, which I will even enter in chat as well to save you a couple of seconds extra. But the Macherino does not take any time at all, and it donates 25 cents to the price. Well, I think the season Macherino is exhausted, if I'm not mistaken, so I'll just... No, there's still 5 codes claimed. Oh my god, such a shame. I'm really ashamed. Like, it's been 3 weeks and 50 codes have not been claimed, but getting sadly used to it. What can you do? But let's claim a code. It's just 5 codes for the seasonal prize, which will, I think, will be distributed in the top 3. And of course, there is enough of a sum. And the qualifier match, the one at the bottom, which will all go. No, which will not go to today's winner, but it will still be split between the top 3. And it's just so easy to claim a code. Come on, chat. Like, there's. Oh, man. It's exhausting, I swear.
Well, it's going to be more exhausting because you're going to have to say this a lot more times this week. But still, it's not just the $11 that are in the match arena right now. It's also 125 by LC Power and Streamplify, of course. As we go into our first match, is Luffy against Mono, and that means it's the count of Monte Cristo against Powered CL. And I actually did see some new tech from for Powered CL, so let's see if it's already implemented by Mono.
Mono, of course, a bit of a surprise, I think, in the first week, or even the off-season multi-block tournament, but now it's mostly a veteran of these 2BCO leagues. But Luffy on the count of Monte Cristo, definitely more known for the Raw, getting second place and outplayed, but definitely looking to show off what the count can do. And also a very, very good start. Look at the life lead. Oh my god, the reset! Definitely Luffy will take that, but Mono gets a good 2C, and trying to turn this around definitely has all the makings of a turnaround.
Yeah, exactly. And Power CL is so good in the corner because she has so many mix-up tools, but also is automatically safe for any heat attempt that you are going to do. So Luffy definitely has to find a way out. There we go. Throw out the laser, make sure they are full screen. We clash randomly, but there we go. Recovery frames, more like death frames, because you are going down right now.
It was a bit of a scary moment with Mono looking to mount a comeback, but Luffy composed, able to close it out. But Mono starts off the second, much better than the first. Look at the damage the Fortiel can pump out. Unfortunately, drops the Ender, and Luffy can try to take back the initiative. Does not go ham with the Rekka 2C to keep the plus frames, but Mono with a very good challenge. And just like that, keeps the life lead.
Of course, doing the jump away, trying to see if Luffy is going to press any buttons. There wasn't a wake up, the heat was not shielded there. Like Mono maybe not waking up yet, but it doesn't really matter when you're in this lead already. Alright, Luffy getting hit once again. Lovely, the recovery frames were there. Risky shield and gets hit, and it's tied up in this first game.
A big commitment on that low shield from Luffy. Mono punishes it very, very well. And it's game 1. Round number 3 immediately. Luffy with a very good shield A follow-up. Drops the combo though. A little bit of still getting used to the combos, of course. Luffy hasn't been long since they picked up the count. Oh no, fatal counter from PCL. This is going to hurt like hell. Look at the damage go up. There's still bar to be used. 4.3k.
Alright, just blocking it out, knowing that Power CL cannot really do that much other than chipping away. Finally finds a way out of the corner, but is still in the block stun here. Jumping away to be sure to not be hit anyway. Let's go. Finally finds a way in after the air-to-air. But dropping the combo either way, clashing in favor of Mono this time, and it's all tied up health-wise, but the chip is counting. Speaking of counting, the count hitting there and dropping the combo again and again. This is not how you want to start the match, not how you want to start the tournament, but there we go. The air unblockable finds a way in, and another drop. No. Okay, just level 3. Don't drop. Just go for the super. All right, this time finishing the combo and getting the game number 1. Luffy taking this. But Mono definitely looks a little bit stronger, I feel like.
It feels like Luffy has dropped a lot of combos, and that is still keeping Mono into this. But as you said, it feels like Mono has a superior control of this, but in very random bursts, it feels like. But when they get a little bit of control, it's so hard for Luvi to get away from that. So I think that if Mono can tighten this up, they could definitely complete the turnaround. But Luvi with a minor life lead and completes the combo right there with spending the Moondrive, a bit of a weird decision so earlier on in the round, but still being off for a bit, but Mono's still able to get the combo right there, the conversion with the huge damage with the Rekka. Look at that life lead just disappear from Luvi.
Yeah, and again, just jumping back, trying to see if Luvi was going to press heat there, go for the stab into the air-to-air fatal counter. Let's see what's going to happen here. Will you finish the combo? Sure you will.
That damn 5k damage. I'm not sure if that was 1 bar or 2. Unblockable for Mono. Because to a round 2, which could give Mono the second game and eventually tie things up in the set.
Yeah, we are going for great combos, meaning it's fake, but it doesn't matter as long as the hit stun is still there. Eventually dropping the combo anyway. Good challenge from Mono, playing the keep away game. Full screen zoning, but Luvi right there again wakes up with a DP, I think, and catching him out, go for the BC skill, but no, it is completely jumped, and Luvi not really has the resources anymore, but at least there's still meter on deck.
Almost 4 bars, maybe a blood heat in the near future. Still pressure in the corner. Oh, does not delay the Rekka. Oh, beautiful run on there from Luvi to get the full corner combo. Again, though, a painful drop. And Mono capitalizes with the 2C, 3 bars on deck. 1 will perhaps be spent right here to leave Luvi in a final touch situation. There it is spent. And now, final touch. A throw will not take it. Oh god, they just walk forward. Oh, the counter hit not confirmed. Oh, the 2C. Oh, the shield A as well. Luvi, little bit of a panic. But now, Mono is in the corner defending. Tries to press buttons, but Luvi blows them up for it. This could be the round. Luvi has to spend 3 bars. No. All the time. Very smart right there. Spends another one. Okay. Weird decision from Luvi, but it's a victorious one, taking us to a final round and set point for the Austrians.
Yeah, of course. Oh, round start DPing. All right, dude. This is gonna have a lot of corner carry as well. Of course, Powered CL is really strong in this regard. Perfect spacing as well. So we're gonna do a bit of chip. It's not a chip anymore when it's an actual hit. So you see Dantes, what can you do? Don't be sitting in your tower. Okay, there we go, the heat. Finally, it's been spent, but the cursed overhead right there. We hit left and right at the same time, and I feel like had enough meter to end the game, but just didn't go for it.
Although a huge life lead, but Odo, the comeback is definitely on Luvi's plans. Drive from Mono, but tries to press buttons. You're -2, of course, so has to respect that better. But still 3 bars on deck. There's the unblockable. A second one will give Mono the game. Good job. 2C though catches the mark, and Luvi is still trying to do damage, but still dropping combos. Moon skill DB from Mono. A little bit of a panic for, I'm sure, but it's just enough to bring the game back, and it's 1-0.
Yeah, and again, it goes the same way. Luvi dropping a lot of combos, and Mono just using that fact to create a lot of situations for himself to, you know, win out and close out games. It's never over.
Melty has so many comeback mechanics as well, so it's really scary to drop food on the table as Mono once again tries to capitalize on a drop combo from Luvi. 2C again, 2C into 2C, the huge range of PCL makes it virtually safe, and it's Luvi still on the receiving end. Another bar spent. Mono in a commanding position.
Yeah, the shield made sure that Luvi escaped the corner, but it doesn't really matter. OTG combo was right there. And there we go, finally gets an air-to-air. Luvi. I'm just gonna stop talking.
It's painful, honestly. It's really clear that Luffy does not have a lot of experience with the character, but there's a heat spent. Lasers trying to get something with this zoning. The defense from Mono does not delay the Rekka. So the block string will get Mono blocked the cross up as well, as it's Luffy getting the overhead with the air dash, but again, another painful drop of the TK. Mono can probably spend the bar and save heat as well to regain so much blue life.
Yeah, spending meter right there. Just wants the hard knockdown. The shield A follow-up was not hit, and there we go. We stabbed them to take the round. And Mono again. Just going into a lead just because of a love drop combo from Luffy yet again. We just want to see it being cleaned up, right?
Definitely. As right now, it's a much better combo, at least connected with the final hit. As Mono now being put in the corner, Luffy spends it to 2C to keep safe and keep up the pressure, but again, a low shield gives up the turn. Mono, oh my god, beautiful fight back, almost unblockable for Luffy. But Mono still fighting back. Good block on the shield A, no punish though. Recent updates, everyone can punish shield A.
Yeah, I feel like though that shield A would not reach Powered CL in that state, and I think Luffy was thinking about it as well. Luffy being put into the corner yet again, goes for the mash after the BC activation. Another drop, very unfortunate. But at one point, I'm sure Luffy will hit a combo and it will actually matter so much. Okay, there we go for the heat. Went for a very, very risky beam and got hit for it. Mono instantly putting him back into the corner once again. There we go, all over again. This time there is no heat activation possible, so Mono just instantly goes for the gap closer. Goes for the full chip pressure into an air unblockable. And that should be it.
Yeah, this should be dead, and it is. Damn, Mono. Very, very good pressure right at the end. Luffy looked a little bit too shaky with the Dante. Still, very good performance. Taking game one, of course. Yep. So, still something to show for it, but it's definitely back to the training ground with the count. Definitely Luffy definitely really likes the character, but definitely needs more work to do. As Mono will be the one progressing to the next winners round.
Yeah, definitely did not make the count that much, but we have our next contestants coming right up. Of course, it is going to be, I think, Renoa against the winner of Magic Rider and Drizzy, but I just hear someone tell me it is going to be Teeps' match against Sad Stork, and those are two players that are very, very comfortable playing against each other, of course, and Teeps was the recent winner of Lunar Arena, so let's see if he can also be the winner of 2BCU week number 3 for Melty Blood.
It's exactly going to be a very, very interesting battle. Sad Stork has seemingly come back to the competitive scene. You'll love to see that as well. Getting top 8 at Outplayed as well, the tournament we mentioned a little bit earlier. As and with that Vlov, definitely a very, very interesting character to watch. A very conflicting character, I'd say. I am recently actually enjoying watching Vlov in action, but a lot of the community really, really dislikes the character. But since there are other more impressive top tiers, which shall not be named here, at least for now, let's just say that Vlov isn't your worst nightmare, but it could be Teeps that was your worst nightmare. Not because of the character, always the count, but because of Teeps' incredible skill, making arguably one of the lower tier characters work so effectively in Type Lumina. Has been really, really doing so much work. Potentially the only down test currently who is making results. I think even Masoma dropped him. So it's really painful kind of to see, but still awesome as well to see character dedication on this level from a player who used to main one of the best characters in the game in Coma. So it's very, very actually interesting to see Teeps sticking to the count.
Yeah, of course, also playing Shiki when Shiki was still regarded as one of the strongest characters in the game as well. But speaking of Masoma, I think Masoma did actually go into the top 8 of Frosty Fausting with the character. So maybe there is something that they know and we don't. But we'll have to see if Teeps is going to show it off this week. Of course, again, winning the last Lunar Arena against Klops of all people. And Klops is... right now, the number 2 in the 2 BCEU ladder. I think Teeps has 7 points. Let me check that real quick if that is correct. Teeps has 10 points. He's actually pretty close to overtaking Klops, getting ranked number 2 in the ladder.
Okay, so very interesting one. Teeps definitely will try to take as much points as possible. Oh, the McDonald's fit almost as well. Just needs a little bit more red. But damn, the yellow cape is kind of sick. Even the yellow thunder, Leo lightning, whatever effects that is. It's just sick as Teeps now off to a fantastic start. Satork already in the corner. Fatal counter and Starthorpe just like that storms his way out.
Yeah, speaking of the drip though, let's be real, these love colors are probably one of the best I've seen so far. So shout out to Satork for that, but getting grabbed just like that, getting caught on the backdash as well, but no confirm from Teeps. Alright, shield, BC follow up against the BC. Catching him out. Teeps with a very good shield play there. Getting round number 1. But there we go, the Ice Block. The skill install has been activated.
Yeah, it's Ice Love. It's a completely different matter. As look at this live lead. Satork still sitting on a perfect, a lot of damage, but a painful drop right there. The heat from Teeps not baited out. But Satork still on the charge. Shield B follow up, and Teeps now sitting on heat. Spends the 2-2C. Does not want to go for the command grab. But oh, fatal counter. Okay, that's gonna hurt so much.
Yeah, absolutely. Nearly 4. Oh, there we go. 4.1k. There we go, being put into the corner. The grab is there, of course. And yeah, now it's very dangerous because everything can happen to you. It was just a simple ID overhead. And that means Satork ties it up here in the Vlov versus Counter Monte Cristo. But the 3C clashing with an air attack. That's very unfortunate. And Teeps just making sure that he uses that fact. There we go. The perfect wake up. Of course, the BC activated by both of them.
Shield against shield. As it's still Teeps the one applying the pressure that Moondrive has run out. Blood heat pop from Satork. Be very careful if you're Teeps. Good throw as well. Again, a second grab. That blood heat is running out. And it's still Teeps now sitting on 3 bars. Building the moon meter as well, has Moondrive back, and is still dishing out the damage. That's going to be an air throw into potentially the final mix. Good shield from Satork, who is now trying to mount back an offensive, but it's so hard. Teeps with such a big life lead.
Yeah. Hold that. I had to do it, sorry. I had to do it. There we go. Yeah, Teeps is taking that one. Going for the super here.
Yeah, looks nice in yellow as well. This is such a cool super. I mean, we've seen it in blue, in red, now in yellow. It's sick all the time.
Yeah.
Yeah. What's happening to you, Nick?
I just had to. I have to annoy you.
You annoy me by existing.
Oh, that is true. Let me. Yeah.
Wait, why is Golden Shower an automotive word? Whatever.
Why are you typing that?
Not me! What? Wait, what is that? I don't know. I don't even know what this is. Oh my god. I effed up.
You are trolling. Alright, let's go. Someone who's not trolling is Teeps in this case. Getting a hit on Satork in the corner, of course, going with the optimal instantly. A nice 4k damage right there. Oh, that was cheap. That would hit center. And he just stayed same side, warping through him. Dropping the combo though, it might cost you, but no, it's not gonna cost you. It was just a prank. and Sad Stork being taken down there in this game number 2.
Teeps now on a set point. Shield B from Teeps trying to chase away Sad Stork, the backdash winning out, and the moon skill as well. The clash frames, no reaction from Teeps, so Sad Stork can dish out 4k damage with a charge into the stomp. Damn, look at the icicles with the red as well, the drip even on the projectiles. Now Teeps will take a beautiful stagger on that two-way, and this should carry towards the other corner. No side switch, very smart from Teeps. Cash in with the EX.
Alright, going for the staggers right there. IAD in to first dodge the air attack and then catching Sad Stork, blocking low. Feeling very sad after that one. Oh, there we go, the heat bait once again. Teeps really likes doing that setup, and there we go. Teeps instantly going for the 2-0. Very convincing in the game number 2. And he will continue on in the winner's side of the 2BCU. Melty, week number 3. And that was a very exciting match, I feel like. Except for you not knowing.
Whatever, shut up. Yeah, very actually interesting stuff. Sad Stork put up a very good fight, but Teeps is just a different beast with that Count of Monte Cristo as well. Very good player in general, and is able to get a good victory. Moving on to the next stage, where there will be a French team kill actually between Teeps and Zephyrion. That game will not be featured on stream. I'm sure it will be a banger. But we have more games. Like, damn, there was Zarpox against Chronicles in round 1. There are like 22 players, and so many of them are just so good.
Yeah, exactly. And we're going to get some good matches as well, because there's still Magic Rider against Renoa and Burschko against Chronicles that will be streamed. And of course, off stream, there is Tumbleweed, who went on winning against Virgil, and he will be facing Mono next. So that's going to be very exciting for me as well, because he's the only Dutchman here, and I have to root for them. I have to root for the 90 degrees turned French people.
Very interesting. But yeah, this top 16 though is stacked as hell. We have, as you said, Teeps against Zephyr, Magic Red against Renoa, Tumbleweed against Mono, and Burschko and Chronicles going at it. Like, this could very well almost be a winner's final set in each and every single encounter that we have at this stage. So very stacked bracket. Everyone in it says 22 on top, but there are 16 players. Okay, I got. Wait, what? No. Okay, then screw you, 6 people. Then check in. You messed me up.
If it helps, for me, it says 21 people. So.
What the?
Yeah.
Bro!
It doesn't make sense.
Challenge makes no sense.
Luckily, what does make sense is that we're going to get 2 very good players on the stream very shortly. It's going to be Magic Rider against Renoa, and you know, Magic Rider is the #1 European player as of now, especially if you look at the ladder. With 30 points, he's very comfortable into qualifying. But of course, Renoa, the #1 community leader of EU Melty, is going to challenge him for some points. Of course, Renoa, I think, has 3 points right now, so definitely still has a chance to qualify. Granted that they do win this tournament, I think that will be like an automatic qualification, because then it will be a tie with Klops. But we'll see if that's going to happen.
I think honestly, anyone with points in this tournament with a win is almost guaranteed qualification, because since next week is the LCQ, you will not get the 15 points, because then the person will automatically qualify. The best part of next week's LCQ is that second place until 8th. What the fuck is this? Second place again until 8th place is actually still getting points, but this is just. I would just give negative points to these two. Miyako, Mirror.
Yeah, take away all the points.
Yeah, Magic just has -30 now, so they are officially DQ'd from the bracket.
I will say I really do like Miyako's playset. I think it's actually a very cool character in the game, which we don't see enough in Europe. So let's see what Magic Rider and Renoa can do with this character. Even, you know, if they can showcase just a little bit, it's already fine.
I like Miyako's voice because she sounds so much like a gremlin, and her moves are definitely.
So she sounds like you.
No, I don't sound like Miyako at all. If you think I sound like Miyako, you have serious hearing problems.
But you are a gremlin.
Thanks. Okay, rough start for Ronaldo. Has a fatal counter though, trying to make amends. I think Ronaldo has recently trying to pick up Miyako. Trying to go lower and lower the tier list. And then trying to complain as much.
I mean, it's not hard to go down the tier list when you main Dan.
Exactly, thank you. But yeah, okay, spends the EX with shield. From both, there's the heat from Renoir. Fighting back. There's another EX.
Yeah, of course, the shield A follow-up was very clean from Renoir, but did not convert off of it. Magic Rider overtaking this game instantly, going for the grab into the confirm. Bring you back into the corner. It's nice damage, by the way. 1.4k, that's hell a lot from a grab.
Yep.
Please,
I'd like it like a regular throw from a normal character does 1.5k. Miyako has a throw into a combo and it doesn't even do 1.5k mid-screen.
Optimal, by the way. That's crazy.
Optimal. Yep. We don't spend the X, of course, but then it's just adding insult to injury because you're losing a bar and you're maybe getting like 500 extra damage.
Absolutely not worth it, but there we go. That is a setup, I believe, into an overhead. Nearly unblockable, I would say. Going for the low shield on your own Oki, that's kind of crazy, but it works out for Magic Rider. Finding Renoir, trying to press a button or escape. Goes for the same setup again into the BC, and that is a very comfortable win for Magic Rider. Just knowing the setups and Renoir, what can you do against that? Probably nothing, but something that we can do is going for the cheap cross-ups.
Yeah, it's quite hard to react if you don't have the matchup experience at least. Fatal counter though for Renoir, no confirm. Miyako's just so funny, flapping about in the air. That JB is so funny.
Spread the wings and fly away. Alright, Magic Rider. Putting Renoir in the corner, of course, pulling her out the corner, but there we go, back into the corner again. 1.5k, we go into a full combo, and we do the same damage as a normal grab. That was esports, but gets a cross-up, and Magic Rider, again, just taking a 2-0 victory here with the Miyako, against the Miyako. That was fun.
Yeah, at least that was fast as well. And we can go to another match. Damn, Mono beating Tumbleweed 2-0. Okay, that is kind of unexpected. Damn, Mono has been upsetting so many people in these 2BCU brackets. It's kind of insane.
To be fair, it kind of is empowered by Scrott's tweet from a while ago where he said PCL is actually like a very good counter pick against Coma. I can kind of see it because PowerCL can really keep the distance from Coma, so Coma can't just randomly press you know, the oppressive buttons to get out of the pressure.
Do you mean the same tweet that also said that Saber is an unwinnable matchup?
Yes.
And you're a Saber downplayer. You should be downplaying Saber right now, so you should be saying that it's
I don't
not.
downplay Saber.
Oh no, we have triggered Taco Time in the chat. Yes, Taco Time. Scrot said Saber against Coma is unwinnable for Coma. Shut your ears, because...
He did say that.
Yes, and like Taco Time said that the matchup is unwinnable for Saber. That I can kind of believe, but the opposite is just... Anyway, it's Germany against France. It's Chronicles of the Noel against Bershko on the Arc. I think we've seen this match a couple of times, and I do feel that Chronicles generally has the edge, especially with the Noel. After taking a break, Chronicles is back, and definitely big time. The Noel definitely doing a lot of work.
I think in the recent, or at least the most recent matchups they had, Bershko was actually a victor quite a couple of times. I believe his once was unwanted, but doesn't really matter because we are on 2 BCU right now. Chronicles going for the shield on the heat. He's very good at it. Spends 1 meter and gets a very convincing round number 1. Only got chipped out a little bit, that's it.
Bershko spending that heat, maybe trying to do a panic comeback. Ooh, beautiful shield beat from Chronicles. Pushing all the way towards the wall now, spending the EX. 4k damage into the double hop setup. The heat again from Bershko. Does not want to stand back and block, but still getting hit. Beautiful JA. Fatal counter. Look at the damage pile up already. More than 50% is off from Bershko's life lead. Tries to go for a throw. Chronicles cannot kill, I think, even with 2 bars in this one. We tried a cheeky little reset of Bershko, trying to fire away another bit of chip damage, denying a second perfect from Chronicles, but it's still looking really grim for Bershko, as it's still the German trying to swing away the Rekka. Chronicles respecting it so well, but then Bershko ends up taking advantage of it.
Yeah, of course, Bershko very much known for just mashing at the correct moments. And there he escaped all the pressure and is moving to make this a tie in the first game. No shield there. Gets clipped by a needle. Of course, the DP was baited, but no punish on it. I don't think he was in the range for a comfortable one. And now we go into the staggers, jumping over and going for the low. Nothing was there to make Chronicles think, oh, let me just block that because the shield was being held. Of course, DP on the BC. That's the Bershko we all know.
Absolutely gets a throw as well, not getting the chance to combo off it, and Chronicles with a big challenge spends the EX to immediately terminate the game. And yeah, a little bit of too risky. Round number 2, Chronicles living life on the edge, but still able to close it out. And it's 1-0 for Chronicles. Bershko, though, still a very good attempt at a comeback. And very composed as well. That pressure, like, it feels like when Bershko is 1 poke from dying, he just plays so well. It makes it so hard to finish him off.
Of course, going for the BC in the corner, but just trying to see what Chronicles was going to do after it during the freeze frame. But there was nothing. Chronicles said, let me just mash 5A here, win it out. Bershko just gets pummeled and will be left with no moon drive after this. There's not enough meter to actually get the kill here, but the DP was swung and the life has been lost. Bershko, lose one more time, you're dead. It's done. It's done.
Definitely a bad start to this round. Not what Bershko wants, not what Bershko needs, but Chronicles we surely take that. Double hop, but the high shield is still in vain. Chronicles still hammering in the damage. This is looking like the previous game as well. But will Bershko trying to mount a comeback? What a bait on the blood heat. All that meter will be running out. Bershko, though, recovers just in time. Has some opportunity to make the best of use, but a beautiful punish. Bershko with the BM Alt F4. What the hell, man? Multiplayers actually like be civil human beings, challenge impossible.
Yeah, what can you say? He saw it happen. He was like, oh, no way. But I'm not gonna lie, Chronicles, that spacing was immaculate. That was actually the best thing I've ever seen against a Arc. Yeah. Bershko has perma mental stack against Chronicles.
He can alter for all he wants in casuals, but this is tournament. Like, be professional, for crying out loud. Speaking of professional, we are going into a small ad break, and when we come back, we will be back with top 8 of this incredibly stacked bracket. There's definitely tons of action to catch, And there are also tons of codes left to be claimed in the match. You know, there are 43 codes left to be claimed. I mean, if you're just typing stuff in chat, you have the time to claim a code. No, it will not let you alter for. If you claim a code, you can alter for all you want.
Yes.
Okay, Bershko, let's find a compromise. I will never comment any time anymore about an alter for if you claim a code.
Stop lying.
Okay, it was a lie, but hey, I'm trying to get some codes claimed, for crying out loud.
I'm sure the Twitch chat is civil enough to, during the break, press !match in the chat to claim a code, and of course, maybe check out some of the sponsor links as well. !LC Power to check out what kind of cool gaming monitors they have, for example, or Streamplify. They have some cool mics. If you need a new one, just pick them up right there. Awesome quality. And of course, we'll see you in a couple of minutes. Welcome back. It's me, Nick V, together with my demon in my head, Rexu. He's somewhere out there.
Meow. Hello.
He's here. He's not top tier. but he is definitely here. So we will be moving into the winners semis right now, where Magic Rider and Teeps are waiting. But first up, we will be having Mono against Chronicles. And Mono, we have seen him play before in the first round. Of course, getting a big victory over Luffy, and then moving up to win against Tumbleweed, which was probably a very nice match to have watched. But Mono against Chronicles is going to be a banger because there's two characters with a lot of range. There's Noelle with the spear, and then there's Powered CL with the whatever weapon she can think of is going to be it. And Rexu, what do you think is going to happen in this upcoming match?
I know that something is actually guaranteed. It's that Noelle actually screams more against Powered CL. So that's...
Is that true?
I think so. I think when she does, I think it's 214C, when she does like the big caddy combo EX, she even screams at the last. She goes like, ah! So yeah, that's funny.
Wait, what does she scream?
I don't have any idea because it's still Japanese. If you open your ears, you may be actually able to hear it. As Chronicles starting off very smart. Yes, that's the one.
All right. Luckily, I have no stream audio, so I did not have to hear it. Alright, but what we are going to hear is potentially a counter. There we go. It was in favor of Mono this time. Chronicles being hit, and the corner carry is there, of course. And it would be EX into the hard knockdown. There we go. Immaculate spacing, of course, as always. Powered CL. You cannot really challenge it comfortably. And Chronicles trying to find a moment where he can mash out. There was a trade there, so there is a little bit of space created for Chronicles right now. Gets a hit as well. The backdash being caught by the lance, but the combo dropped again. Maybe it's just something about Powered CL.
Damn, but she's still dead. Chronicles able to still close it out. Yeah, as you said though, two huge range characters. Definitely trying to put it to good use. I think that still PCL has bigger range, as we've seen even Mono go it for the record of 3 hits. Not, I don't think Noelle can actually punish that, but not really willing to commit if she actually cannot. But oh, big risk on that shield, good shield on the 2C as well. And Chronicles bursts out of the corner, the 5B and the key. What a pickup as well, doesn't even need the EX. And that is very good damage, meterless as well. Chronicles trying to force Mono in this corner, the pressure, almost 4 bars built as well. Mood Drive is spent, but there's still a throw from Chronicles. There's 3 bars as well for the Frenchman. One final guess could be game number 1, but Mono, very good jump and the fight back.
Of course, once the first time Mono actually dropped a combo this time, but it doesn't matter. Finishing it off. Who needs combos when you kill anyway? Combos kind of cringe. Beating right there. Instantly on the round start, not finishing the combo. This time Chronicles is the one who is going to take the lead because of it. Finishing with the EX, putting him into the corner. Of course, wants to close the gap instantly. Does not want to deal with any mash out from those range attacks. 4 balls on deck for Mono. Nearly 3 for Chronicles right now. And it is a last touch situation for Mono. There we go. The opening was there with the overhead into the arc drive from Noelle. Of course, instantly stab him. Finish the first game between these two.
That arc drive is just so good. I just love the animations, and the final hit just was so violent as well. Like absolute sick stuff.
It's a true finishing move.
Absolutely. But yeah, Chronicles taking game number 1, and some more screams from Noelle, which you're lucky to not be hearing because of game audio, but I actually don't mind her screams a lot. I actually used to play Noelle when she launched, when the single wasn't full force, so I never was bothered by it as well. As Chronicles starting off, fantastic stuff as well, big damage, drops the ender though, a little bit unfortunate, and Mono can capitalize on this goal.
Yeah, absolutely is going to do exactly that. And again, we've seen this many times. Put into the corner, instantly just keeps the distance for a potential heat coming out. Powered CL, this is where you shine normally, but just a jump out from Chronicles finally finds a way in to put Mono on the ground, going for the Oki himself. BC was there, but had to block because the lance was already swinging. Gets hit as well, just spent 1 meter. No more Moondrive for Mono in this round number 2, and Chronicles looking very good in the resources department and the roundup, of course.
Set point as well for Chronicles to go into winners final, so a very good spot to be in. The unblockable there catches Mono out, but no follow-up. The moon skill as well, but again no follow-up. The clash frames actually favoring Chronicles. Is building ahead of Steam, spends the EX as well, does not go for the air throw follow-up, but instead keeps the Oki. So much pressure as well. Melty is so scared to challenge her because her Landstorm is actually almost auto-space to beat Heat. But Mono chooses to keep it for the time being, spends the EX as well. Will they use a safe Heat? No, chooses to keep up the pressure. Chronicles now forced to block in the corner.
Went for a meter just to keep up the pressure, but the Heat was very well timed. It actually made the EX move whiff, so I was like, wait, is this going to punish the Heat? But no, luckily for Chronicles it did not happen. But again, just in the corner. Now you have to block. There is no Heat for you. There's only the Moondrive available. Went for a 2B, not finding a hit there, but did find the way out. Here we go, Moondrive from Mono. Chronicles simply just jumps over it. Has 1 meter to spend, meaning this will not kill, but at least it puts him into a one-touch situation.
Pop. Oh, the clash frames! Mono trying to go for it. I think that's 3B. I'm not sure. With Chronicles crashing in after the clash. And is the first name in winners finals. Chronicles is looking so strong here tonight. I think they haven't even dropped a game so far. It's 2-0 against Arpox, 2-0 against Bershko, 2-0 against Mono as well. Such a dominating run so far, and it's all very strong opponents as well. Zarpox, Bershko, and Mono are just two very good candidates to get regular top 8. So shout out to Chronicles, a very good run so far.
Yeah, very consistent player as well, but of course on the other side 2 other consistent players are waiting, as Magic Rider is going to face Teeps on stream very soon, and of course the winner of those 2 will be facing off Chronicles in the winners finals, but we'll be waiting for them. In the meantime, you, the viewer, you can of course press !Matcherino in the chat, quickly log in with any of your socials, and just claim the code. Is that easy? Just 3 clicks maximum. You can use your, what is it, Facebook, Twitch, YouTube. I think even if you have an old Battle.net, if you're a Warcraft player, World of Warcraft, you can even claim a code through that account. So be sure to give these players some money. So I don't know, maybe tomorrow they can order some good Uber Eats.
Yeah, it's, the range on the Matcherino claim is just bonkers. Honestly, there's so many methods to be able to contribute. You can use your Google account, your Twitter, your Microsoft account, your Line. Even if you're in Japan, you can use Line to even claim a code. So absolutely no excuse to not claim a code, as there's so many still left. Well, there's 38 codes. I think that amounts to over $9 in prize pool to be added. So it's a little of a criminal act to not claim a code. As speaking of criminals, we see a Coma on screen and Teeps. So this is a big challenge for Teeps, of course, but Teeps is to main Coma, so maybe knows the ins and outs of the character, but of course still will not make this matchup that easier. As fatal counter. Oh no, that's so much damage.
Yeah, instantly you're just in a one-touch situation, going for the nearly +2 Oki, but did not commit for the super armor. Just wanted the frames. There we go, the walk-up grab super. Someone called this the fake Diengine 2 weeks ago.
What do you think? Oh my god, 3C! Drops the follow-up though, but still is able to get some sort of a reset. Still not enough to kill though. Magic spends the 2-2C. Teeps running away. Very smart, but then 2B equalizer, the big coma button. Just like that as the first round for Magic Rider. Thief trying to keep the distance, as you should. Honestly, this is not a match that you can win in the close range because BAP! There it is, a 3C jump scare.
Yet 3C allegations going full force once again. We'll see you in court coma. But first we'll see you on the ground, see what's going to happen. Got the 2A hit, but did not convert off it, did not believe. But there we go, finds a way in once again. Magic Rider being opened up here. Spending the EX, of course, to get a nice left-right once again. Went for a bait, but dashed a little bit too late. And that means that Magic Rider instantly could just get a hit on him.
Was a bit too low, I think. Got clipped by the 260 if I'm not mistaken. Oh, Magic Rider will have built 3 bars, but drops a combo. 3C! 3C! Okay, never mind. Into the end zone.
I swear, 3C is a zoning tool. You cannot change my mind. That is a zoning tool.
Won't try to change your mind. 3C is a zoning tool.
He can zone, he can grapple, he can rush you down. He's fumble proof. Shouts to
But right, let's see if Deeps can turn this around. Oh, commits to the low shield. Presses buttons into it, but is still able to gain control of this. There's a boom dunk, 4k damage. DP on wake up. Oh, what the hell is this guy?
I mean, it was very good awareness from Teeps to instantly cancel into an EX move just to get out of the corner, because otherwise he would be getting hit with that DP. So shouts to that. But of course, Magic Rider once again just finds his way in, puts Teeps in the corner. There we go. We zone them out once again, but finally the whiff punish from Teeps opens up Magic Rider, and the damage versus health pool.
Smart stuff though from Teeps, so go for the safe heat. Oh my god, but again 3C on the break, and just like that Magic Rider has built up 3 bars. The last touch will definitely be fatal. There's a dunk again. Ooh, goes for the 2As, and again Magic Rider now on set point. It's looking a little bit like a bloodbath in this.
Yeah, of course, but smelling blood right now. The Count of Monte Cristo wants some of that, of course. I'm not sure if he's a vampire, actually. Oh, doesn't matter. Get punched up.
Vampire or not will still be erased by the flames. Coma 4.5k to the Oki. Oh, shield on the wake up DP. And now Teeps will be left. Okay, no, not guess for game territory, but it's still not a happy situation. Although Teeps trying to get back the life here. I think spending the EX will get Teeps in the lead, but a very minor one. Magic Rider can turn it away. The wake up EX command grab, and now you're a oh, DP, good block from Teeps.
Yeah, finding a way in, has 4 bars on deck. We'll spend 3 of them just to secure the round win. I think it's worth it. I mean, there's no Moondrive available. There's only 1 bar against a nearly 4 bar full Moondrive coma, but at least you stay in the game, right? I think that is the most important right now.
Yeah.
That was tippy toes.
Teeps will build back some of it. No! Walks into the DP! Very unfortunate for Teeps. Magic Rider cashing in. Good block on the left right, but oh no, it could be the beginning of the end. This one, lot of damage, going to be definitely 4.4, 4.3k into the Commander Moondrive in reply, and you're dead.
Oh, yeah, I was gonna just let the game speak for itself. Yeah, and there's Magic Rider with a very convincing win, taking the winner semis, going to the winners finals where Chronicle is waiting right now. And Rexu, I have to tell you this, but you missed out on a very good Michael Jackson reference earlier.
Huh?
You were talking about Criminal, and then there's the Count of Monte Cristo kind of looking like Michael Jackson in the video clip of Smooth Criminal.
Ah, okay. Okay, good one. You could have said it yourself.
No.
Just interrupt me.
No, I couldn't.
Okay, fair enough.
But I had to let you know. But we also have to let you know, of course, of today's sponsors, LC Power, LC Power in the chat right now. Check out their amazing PC cases, power supplies, game monitors, and much more. And there's also Streamplify, where you can buy a lot of affordable streaming equipment, such as lights, such as mic, etc., etc. And one that will be winning one of those USB mics is the third place of the top 8 of this Melty Blood tournament season. Of course, Zephyrion and Renoa are battling it out to see if they can even get in that top 8. They certainly can.
A good old-fashioned child fight, a gremlin off between Dan and Mario, who's the most bratty of them all. As that's all.
Someone get a teacher because this is looking a little bit violent.
I mean, the nun is running after Mario. She's like, "Hey, behave, spoiled child!" Look at her just chasing it. Oh, okay. Chasing parry. I'm not sure if the parry does anything against projectiles, but it's still trying to zone out. Actually, Mario is a cool concept of a zoner as well. Can really use those nuns to keep the opponents at bay. The interesting trade right there, but there's the DP on Wake Up now with a minor life lead. No action after the shield, but it's still a very scrambly neutral so far. Both players trying to zone each other, and Renoa is quite comfortable sitting at a distance.
I don't think I've actually seen Zephyrion play Mario, so very interested to see in how far Zephyrion can take this match, or if he will end up switching out.
Yeah, Zephyrion really experimenting with different characters, has been playing Aoko these recent past weeks. And now even the Mario has been definitely a preferred pocket pick for the Frenchman, but hasn't really seen a lot of light recently. It's nice to see it being brought out, but not really able to do a lot so far. Good shield B though. Again, the combo drop maybe and some rust on Zephyr right there. As it's been a while, as we said, since they brought it out a tournament. But again, another drop, but a fatal counter. The French reset. There's the heat. The armor still won't do anything. The clash, excuse me.
Alright, full screen from Dan hitting Mario over and over. It's a lot of hits being dealt, but there's no conversion for now. And Renoa is definitely looking for it as he jumps over the pressure of Mario's over the buttons, finds another KO, and as Renoa getting the first win.
Yeah, and okay, Zephyrion going for the rematch, trying to endure with the Mario. We'll see where that will help Zephyrion's chances, though. Zephyrion, of course, don't think they have they have actually 10 points, so since they are in top 8, they will have some form of points, but it's still definitely not enough to qualify, although it's still not that bad of a situation. But remember, next week is LCQ, so the 15 points will not be available. Jump shield the axis, and it's still Renoa in the corner. The clash frames favoring Renoa out, but Zephyrion has a good life lead, has to keep Renoa out, and is able to also fight back very well. Not enough to kill though.
Yeah, did have the 3 meter to spend to get a kill, but I think Zephyrion would rather keep those meters, especially when you have such a life lead as this. Just to find a way in. Tried to slide into the DMs, but she said no, hold these.
Maybe trying to go for a turnaround right here, Renoa. With the 4 BC, good shield from Zephyrion, but Renoa now trying to zone out the Mario here. Oh, get the 2-way. The second one was a little bit out of range, but luckily enough, still will not matter. Zephyrion still able to get the combo and gets their first round of the set. Still though, a very scrambly set, I have to say. Both players look like they are a little bit shaky on these characters, and we see another combo drop from Renoa. This time the DP converted, and it's the OTG with the bells as well.
I just had to laugh because she clashed with a gnome. The difference of taking down Mario was looking like
The punish on the jump shield. So though, Zephyrion, the running jump, getting the full conversion as well. Ooh, okay, good side switch. 3.9k. Decent damage for Mario. Shield on the axis. Move drive from Zephyrion. No punish on the jump shield. But this, I think this should be enough. There's Bud as well for Zephyrion. Mario damage. Okay, just barely is enough.
Luckily, metered skills are unscaled. So there's always like a burst of damage when meter is being spent. And that meant that Zephyrion could actually close out that game. So it's tied up in the loser's top 8. Of course, it is a 1-2. That means that the winner of this game will continue on into, I believe, the top 5.
Yeah, pretty much. So winner of this is guaranteed 5th place. So that's some more points as well. So something to strive towards. As the score is 1 game apiece. The winner of this game will proceed. The loser will be knocked out because this is the loser's bracket, of course. And Zephyrion knows that very well. 4k damage. Oh, the shield whiff. No punish from Zephyrion. Andrew Noah cashes in after the heat immediately with the arc drive.
Oakley time, setting up the spears. The shield was there to just cover any potential mistake. Air to air from Renoa finds a way in, but there was no conversion off of it. As Renoa went for the shield, trying to see if Mario's going to press 5A there to go for the punish, but nope. Zephyrion being very, very patient, and look at the snowballing that he's doing right here, putting Renoa in a very bad situation. DP's out and can just grab here to take the win, and Zephyrion knew exactly that. We get a double KO!
Oh, the axis! Oh, the axis finally hitting. Damn. Okay, final round, set point for both. Definitely not something that both of these players had anticipated, as there's a lot of bar. Actually, both players actually get 4 bars. That's sick.
Yeah, and both get a win as well. That means this is like the last round instantly.
Imagine if we get another one. Ronaldo gets the bells, the activation. Good defense from Zephyrion. Into the blood heat we go. Oh, okay, could have been shielded. I'm so scared. Ronaldo still not scared. Pulling a Zephy against Zephyrion, pressing while your opponent is in blood heat. Pops up the bells, getting caught by it as well. Don't think this will be enough to kill. Okay, there's Bud. Renoa. Expensive move drive, not enough to kill though. Maybe spend a little bit early. Punchline comes in. Zephyrion shield, and now a good heat could be a pivotal for Zephyrion's comeback.
Now let's see if the Zephyrion is going to get the comeback. Of course, every shield will give you some health back. Dropping the combo there, that might actually be key. Alright, heals a little bit, get some meter as well. Made sure that the EX skill was used there to stay in the air. Ooh, the cross-up was there. Afraid of a grab, of course, but don't press it yet.
Oh,
there we
there's
go.
literally no resources for Zephyrion, but built just a bar right here. Oh, drops the combo though, goes for the overhead, Ronaldo with defense, but there's a throw. Another grab may potentially take it for Zephyrion. The shield B waves, and Zephyrion is able to get the round! Oh my god, how did Zephyrion pull off that comeback?
Wow, the magic pixel is real. Zephyrion just clutching it out at the very end. What a gamer. He's a gamer. He's a sweaty gamer, but he's so good at this game.
If I'm not mistaken, like, speaking of gamer, Mario has a voice line saying something with gamer at round start, actually. I don't know it, because, let's face it, like, who knows Mario's voice lines, but...
He's probably saying I'm P1.
No, he actually like references gamer in one of his intros. Zach is in the chat.
I thought you were old like me, bro. Because Mario is P1 and Luigi's P2.
It's me, Mario!
Exactly. I thought you were old as well, but I guess you're just stupid. Yes.
But yeah, gamer generation something. I told you, see? But yeah, gamer generation Zafirion. As we have no time to dilly-dally about Mario's exploits, but instead we have a matchup which you may have some bias into because it's Tumbleweed against Burshko.
It's not just that, it's the Netherlands against Germany. We all know, if you follow football just a little bit, you know exactly how harsh it's between these countries.
Right.
They just, you know, just spit in each other's head.
What?
They actually do it. They did it. They're freaking so cool. I think it was, I don't know his name.
It was spitting as... Oh damn, Burshko unloading with the damage. Tumbleweed will have that heat run out that Moondrive as well. Slowly trickling away. Burshko with the final mix. Go for the overhead to jump away from Tumbleweed. And now the Coma train can start going ham. And Tumbleweed has to lose his bracket power up as well, so it's going to be doubly as hard for Burshko to dispatch of the Dutchman. But round number 1, definitely a very strong sign.
They're both mashers, so you know this game is going to be an absolute banger. Let's go. We go for the armor into the IAD forward, catching Burshko, trying to move forward. That means Tumbleweed is in a very good position here, but Burshko just jumped out, went for the Rekka to punish the shield, recovery frames. And that means we are going into a left-right here. Burshko is the one who actually made me afraid of the left-right from Arc, but went for the normal version, the less risky one.
Danku. Nice with Hito from Tumbleweed. A little bit out of options how to deal with Arc's pressure, and Tumbleweed gets it 2-2C shielded as well. Burshko with a final guess to win this first game. Shield B blocked, no follow-up from both. Tumbleweed spends the mood drive though and tries to still hammer in the damage, but it's not the situation.
Oh, went for the DP just to catch out Burshko from the air, went for an air attack, and that was nothing he could do. Mashes out against Tumbleweed, but nah, it is Coma. What are you gonna do? Super armor? Nah, we spend a meter just to get the kill here. Tumbleweed tying it up.
Yeah, and, interrupting a huge shock of momentum, but Burshko just round star DP the Burshko way, left, right, again another DP. That's 2 DPs in 9 seconds. That's actually impressive even for Burshko himself. But 2B from Tumbleweed. B damage as well, 3.4k meterless into the coin jump. And oh no, Burshko guesses wrong. You're being chucked in the corner. No. Again, the left, right. Oh, good patience from Burshko. Punishes Tumbleweed. The hard shield attempt whiffs. And Burshko trying to once again regain control of the set.
Yeah, of course, going for the heat here. Burshko was not going to do any of it. Oh, I went for the BC. They saw that the super armor was activated, but then went for an air attack anyway. You should have known the super armor was active there. Oh, Tumbleweed getting a clutch air-to-air, finishing this game instantly, and that was a very grave mistake, I feel like, from Burshko there.
It was a uncharacteristic as well.
Yeah.
And yeah, Tumbleweed just went ham with it and is able to get game number 1. And it's very important, I think, to establish momentum in this set because 2 formidable players. So Tumbleweed maybe trying to feed off the momentum, but oh, big fatal from Burshko. With conversion as well, will carry all the way to the corner. There's plenty of bot as well. Bam! Setting up the left, right, 4.2k. Full skill. Oh man, you hate to see that though. 2-2C as well. Tumbleweed is going for business here.
Went for a very risky DP as well. Expected that was going to be an air unblockable, but went for the DP. There we go, the second time. It did work out, but there was no conversion after it, and meaning that Tumbleweed is going to put you on the ground. Went for the 2-2-C. Does not want the optimal yet. Let's see what he can do here.
You're dead. This is not looking good.
Nope.
Oh, Burshko. 4 bars of meter, but all the comeback to make a win on set point. Big whiff though on 3C. Burshko able to get a good jump C to cash in. Big damage as well. Bring up another left-right, but Tumbleweed has not really been phased by these left-rights so far.
Yeah, absolutely not. I mean, you cannot get left-right if you just mash out anyway. Went for the BC grab. There we go. DP from Burshko instantly. How are you going to deal with this? We just chuck him on the ground.
Oh, Rekka spends the Moondrive as well. Burshko still showing signs of life. I think spending a bar, maybe able to kill. 1, 2, 3. Not enough. Doesn't go for the OTG. Instead goes for the left, right. Good delay on that's 2B. And, is able to close out the round. But Tumbleweed, the start of the third round in incredible fashion. Another DP baited. This is all going downhill for Burshko. Now Tumbleweed has almost 3 bars. The heat spent from Burshko will be without resources after this one. Moondrive spent as well.
Yeah, Tumbleweed I think is kind of triggering Burshko because every time that Tumbleweed mashes a button, it works, and every time Burshko does it, it just doesn't. Burshko for the first time blocking on Oki. It worked out for him this time, making sure that he was being out of the pressure, but of course you're never away from pressure when it's Coma trying to punch you in the face. Full screen charging, just getting a little bit of BC back, gets hit. And now in a very tough situation. Never mind, we dropped the combo, but we do spend the double jump, so it could have been punished. One more grab, might be doing it, but I don't think Tumbleweed will go for a grab anymore. Alright, maybe not.
Oh, clash frames, not saving. Oh my god, beautiful bait on the heat though. Tumbleweed a little bit too antsy to get rid of Burshko pressure, and Burshko had no resources, so interesting decision from Tumbleweed. Burshko now, no bar, but still gets that 5A stagger pressure. Will this be able to kill? There is Moondrive available, but Burshko will not even need to spend it, just generated enough meter and is able to kill as well. A very good comeback from Burshko, but yeah, I feel that Tumbleweed threw that lead away though, sitting on 2.5 bars, even 3 bars earlier, just going for a 2-2-C and doing nothing with it, and then just Burshko able to turn it around, taking us to a game 3, which I could not have seen coming, honestly.
Yeah, and I think it's very good for Burshko's mentality as well, because there was a lot of swinging around. There we go, went for the BC into the shield to punish the JB. But being put on the ground now, went for the 2C. It is the old Oki for Coma, but you know, whatever works, doesn't need any fixing. No +2 armor shenanigans, we just grab her and we go into the maximum damage. You can spend, I think you could spend 2 meters to actually do get the kill, but just doesn't want to do that yet. Wants that for the second.
But Burshko still able to find a good hit. Safe heat as well. Charge from Tumbleweed. Rekka Gaming. Oh, the fatal! But no conversion from Tumbleweed. Burshko trying to make usage of this bar. Okay, run up to BC. But Tumbleweed does not care. Would probably potentially seal off the round. Not enough to kill. No OTG available. Oh my god, the DP from Burshko. Moondrive spent from Tumbleweed. Have to be very careful of your Burshko. No command throw after the boost kill. They run up. Oh wait, what? What a beat! The jump cancel from Tumbleweed.
That was such a sick heat bait. my god. Tumbleweed needs to get points for that. Just for that. Alright, there we go. Briscoe getting a hit on Tumbleweed in the corner. That is exactly where you want to be. Probably going for the safe Oki. Yeah, once again, just going for the cross-up, making sure that Koma is being put into the corner. Went for the heat, and there we go. Goes for a dive kick BC into the Dienjo just to get a lot of damage on deck here. 5k easily. But shit.
That's the criminal part of that. It was easy as well for Tumbleweed. First goes drops the combo, though cannot really afford to drop at this stage. Tumbleweed is still on set point, but has no resources, no Moondrive available. Oh, the second hit of the Rekka clips the Dutchman. But unfortunately, the combo will drop, but Vershko is able to get a fatal counter in the air. Good conversion as well. And will be able to carry to the final round as well with just one bar. So it's final round, final game, final round situation. Vershko and Tumbleweed, and this is loser's bracket. The loser of this round will go out of the bracket.
Yep, of course, they will be left with 3 points, but you do want more points than that to qualify for, of course, the top 8 in 2BCU. And I think Vershko is looking very comfortable taking the lead in this last round here. He wants those points. There's 3 bars on deck, of course, against 4 from Koma. Gets a fatal counter from an air-to-air. And that's exactly what you want here, Tumbleweed. What are you going to do here? Goes for the low shield, even though the armor was already active. That's an interesting choice.
Very interesting. Oh, Vershko as well gets a falling JC. All the carry towards the corner. Ooh, get the damage of Rekka into the EX. Nice and easy, 4.2k. This could be the final mix as well. Vershko looking to seal the deal. Beautiful Moondrive to shield. The armor move gets a throw. Not enough to get the follow, but there's the blood heat pop. Vershko, you have to be careful. Do not press buttons. Do not press buttons. Beautiful stuff from Vershko. Somehow, some way, did not press into the shield, and now Tumbleweed has no resources. Vershko has 4 bars built about now. There they are. Tumbleweed trying to pressure. Vershko still holding on strong in that corner and pops the blood heat, and now Tumbleweed has to respect Rekka Gaming. Good shield, and then Vershko shields low. Tumbleweed punishes the shield and builds a bar. This is just going from one way to another so fast.
Yeah, and that was so risky for Tumbleweed as well. It was a tap shield. Any other shield would have been fatal for him. Look at the seconds on the deck. Look at the seconds. Goes for the BC. Tries to get a hit. Oh, too late. That's Vershko taking it. Yeah. He was a little bit late going for the 2C punish. I think if he was only a couple of frames earlier, he would have gotten the hit and gotten the win. But it's Vershko who goes on victorious to guarantee himself at least 5 points. And Tumbleweed's going out with 3 points. And that means we will be seeing who is going to win between Zephyrion and... wait, is it? Zephyrion and Mono, right? And then Tumbleweed will be facing Teeps very soon, so... Oh, sorry, Vershko, of course, he just won. But before that, I believe we are going into a short ad break now. No?
Damn, Nick is going ham with the mistakes here. Let's go.
Yeah, but... I'm being fed information too early.
You're dispatching information too early, Nick.
Doesn't matter.
Skill issue.
Just lost around 2 million. I'm okay with that. Because I don't lose against Ram Lethal.
Whatever. But yeah, good stuff from both players. And yeah, I think that could also mean that Tumbleweed has to enter next week's LCQ as well, because the current amount of points is not a happy total for the Dutchman. In fact, I think this is the first bracket that they have joined, so have to be happy with just 3 points. So not a lot for Tumbleweed, but next week I think with only top 8 gets points, right? Wait, we started. Okay, never mind. This Mono against Zephyrion. Zephyrion sticking to the Mario. Interesting.
Gorgeous game. We talked about it. I think Mario is actually a very good choice as well, because PCL has so much range and Mario can't really contest it, but there's nuns with super armor that's going to clash through. They can throw axes as well, so PSCL has to make sure that she keeps in the mid range so Mario stays pressured and he cannot really do that much.
PCL can have none of her usual zoning. Haha, yes. And Zephyr fights back. Zephyr is in very critical life condition here. I think even the 2C unblockable may do it, but still finds a very good challenge with the Nun carrying Mono all the way towards the corner. It's a interesting side switch and then puts Mono back into the corner. The jump shield on the axis! That was sick! From Mono, able to get the punish as well. That was really, really sick.
Yeah, of course, going for the DP round start once again. Did not get a hit, and there we go, the full screen conversion. We talked about this earlier. This is where Mario can actually do something against PCL. Went for a left-right with the axe. Mono said, I'm not gonna shield that. Had to block it either way, did not do it. Now it's being put into the corner. What are you gonna do here? Goes for the stomp. Low Goomba stomp, but worked out, eventually mixing her up. Spends meter. Not to kill, but to put her into the one touch. Just went for a wake up grab. Expecting maybe the grab from Mario to come out. And now this is where PCL is very strong against Mario, because Mario, if you mash the worst button, you're going to get punished by that 4K. 4.3K! Easily!
Not a happy situation for Zephyr, who still is able to escape the corner. Very composed escape there, and able to close out the round, which looked a little bit finicky right there, but still tight on rounds. Mono though, getting a big hit, gets big damage combo right here. Rekka into the EX. 4K damage, get it out of the way so I can see the number. 4.2K. And now, but Zephyr takes back the turn. 4 bars on deck. One of them is spent. Still decent damage for Mario.
For Mario, absolutely, but not for the rest of the cast. Of course, Mario has full screen mix-ups in your face as well, but it doesn't matter in the face of a DP. Clashing through it. The Nun saying, I'm having none of this. Went for the hit on PCL. There we go. Mario went for the Spider-Man, the Peter Parker, to take down PCL from the air. Of course, full screen is where PCL cannot really do that much, but trying to jump in, getting caught by the Nun. Trading a little bit, no conversion, and there we go. Instantly pushing her full screen. Yep, you can't do anything there. And Mario takes this game.
It was a little bit of a lucky JC, I think, from Mono, who actually killed off a Nun before she could actually action. But Zephyr is still able to close it out and take us to a game 2. Zephyr with the lead, but Mono is putting up a very, very good fight, so I wouldn't be surprised if we were to actually have a game number 3 after this one. But Zephyr, it feels like the Mario is ramping up momentum, but all of that will be shattered as Mono gets a very good fatal DP counter, and that's so much damage. Look at that, 4.7K!
Casual. Easy. Oh my, sending you nuts. I'm having none of it again. Out of it with your nonsense. I am taking you down. 4.2K once again, probably. Oh my,
4.5. Damn, that's 2 touches. Yeah, Mario is on the brink of death. Risky high shield. Mono though has to hold on the defense, but Zephyr with the staggers able to get a hit in. Trying to look for the turnaround. No safe heat activation just yet. Goes for an air throw. Yoki moon drive into the throw. Oh no. One more touch.
Ooh, Peter Parker once again. Getting the hit on Mono, of course. That is almost half of the remaining health gone once again. It is a potential one touch. Now it's definitely a one touch, but you have to get it either way. We go for the shield, a follow-up. It means you got some more invincibility frames after shielding the axe there. So that was a very good choice for Mono. I think it would win out in more situations than losing out. Of course, going to get grabbed here mid-screen. DP wake up once again.
Why the hell not? Maybe you could get a lucky 4.7k for your troubles. Oh, clash frames! No reaction from Mono though. Zephyro takes back the initiative, pushes all the way towards the corner, gets a 3C into the air throw. Moderate damage. No axe, okay, but still is able to get the overhead. Zephyro sitting on 4 bars as well, spending 1. And the next touch could potentially be the round. Or Zephyro. The clash frames trying to go for the Thunderbolt, but is still clipped by Zephyro, who cannot cash in with the EX. Beautiful tech on the throw. Mono trying to fight back and finds a 2C. Will we see a safe hit from Mono?
I want to say probably not.
It's smart to keep the resources for the next round.
Yeah,
Oh! Fatal conversion. So those Zephyro sitting not in a very good spot. 4 bars, but next touch could definitely be fatal. Mono the bar, gets some chip damage, gets a 2C as well. 15 seconds on the clock, but I don't think time will be a factor because Mono doesn't even need the bar. Goes for the Rekka and ties the set up. Game 3 is on the way.
Yeah, and I feel like it's a very good switch around from Mono in the first game to the second game, where pressure just swung around. At the first, Severion could like easily read what Mono was gonna do, but Mono right now made the adaptation necessary. But all the adaptation cannot save you from the nun hitting you in the back into the grab from Mario. You're in the corner shielding to make sure you did not get hit after the DC, but Mono overtaking it once again.
Yeah, so, all of this momentum really increasing for Mono, getting combo after combo. 1, 2, 3 into the 660 right there. The 4.3k damage, and these combos from PCL hurt so much. Good patience on the 2C, not the unblockable version. Zephyro now still sitting 1 combo away from dying. Oh my god, the side switch, the cross up.
That was so cheap. Tried to punish the jump in, but did not get the punish consistently. Mono, of course, with the defense very on point. Dropped a round winning combo there. It doesn't really matter to kick away the nun. Just like that.
Oh, good jump away from BX. Okay, though, good patience from Mono, but Zephyro is still able to get a hit. Will not be enough because Zephyro does not spend the 3 bars, and now it's a guess for game situation. Good tech on the throw. The axe to Swift goes for the Moon DP. No air unblockable as well, but Mono is still trying to get something going. The Moon! Hey! Jesus. Zephyro on set point.
I want to say non-committed.
It was a bit commitment, honestly, since it's a new skill, but...
Yeah, the non-committed.
Shut up. But yeah, Mono now being pushed in the corner. Good jump, kicks away the nun as well. Goes for a 2C, and will be the one in the life lead, sitting on 4 bars as well. Every hit will do so much damage for the Croatian.
Yep, getting a throw as well in the corner into another throw again in the corner. What are you gonna do? Make him afraid of a third throw. But no, it was not. And Mono dropping the combo for a round winning one. And eventually gets taken out. We saw Severion get a Magic Pixel win last set. And let's see if he can do it here once again. With the Magic Pixel here, getting a throw in the corner, has 2 meter on deck. The axe covering the Oki, and Mono is in a life-threatening situation. Escape the combo, but there we go, getting the confirm, spending meter into the Boomba Stomp, and there we go. Once again, Zephyrion with the Magic Pixel comeback takes down Mono.
The commentator's curse is real.
No, I blessed him.
Commentator's bless. Okay, blessings. Yeah. Very good comeback from Zephyrion right there to kick off Mono from today's tournament. A 5th place finish. I don't think they'll be very happy with it, but nothing to do. Nothing really much to do. I think Is this actually? I think Mo hasn't really participated in a lot of these as well, which is quite sad because they are a formidable player. I mean, they got 5th place and very good challenge to Zephyrion. But I think in order to qualify for the top 8, they will need to either win or get a good result in next week's LCQ. So going to be a very interesting LCQ because so many players actually are out of the top 8 as we speak, and it's a hairy situation. Probably a lot of players are actually willing to be able to play in that top 8 because top 3 prizes are really sweet. So
yeah, I feel like the number 1 prize is actually the number 1 you actually are gunning for, because 144 hertz monitor by LC Power, that's kind of nice. I would really like that. And 2 of these contestants on your screen right now are fighting to get a chance to qualify to get that prize. Of course, is Burshko on your left, is Teeps on your right, and we'll see who's going to the losers semis.
This is a very interesting battle actually, because both players are tied on 10 points. So the winner of this one will close the day on more points than the other one. So very important one. But both players are on 10 points, so this is still a good amount of points to be had. But a very scrambly opening right there. We saw like 3 DPs in just 20 seconds. I mean, it's Burshko, of course, but it's still the German getting the overhead, but not able to convert. Teeps now sitting in the corner, blocking. Beautiful stagger pressure though. The club's 5A, but Burshko did it. So much damage about to be exerted on Teeps.
Alright, there we go. Burshko with the insane life lead here. Teeps sliding in, gets the hit there. And Burshko leading right now with a drop combo. I think it was actually on purpose so Teeps could get a lot of range between them, so he could get some meter back, but the heat was baited. And Burshko takes this round.
Very strong. Round number 1 from Burshko. Definitely a big statement of intentions. Follow up after the shield from Burshko. Teeps can once again take back the initiative, sitting on 1 bar as well. Probably bend it right here to get the knockdown and the left-right setup. Dante's left-right setup is so sneaky when he goes same side that you almost always see the Dantes go for the same side mix-up, so it's a little bit predictable, unfortunately.
Tap, tap, tap. Knock on the door, but the door opens to your side as he smashes into Og's face. Right now into the corner. What were you saying earlier?
I mean, I wasn't talking about that though. Okay, Teeps getting the grimy left-right and taking us to a final round in this first game. Clashes. Teeps actually gets the edge. I did not expect Teeps to actually be on the winning end of that.
Yeah, spends some meter. Wants the Oki here. Burshko, what are you gonna do? Expecting a grab, went for the backdash on wake up, but nope, it was a simple hit. Your invulnerability does not matter to me. I will kuhaha in your face. And we bait the blood heat as well. Easy victory for Teeps here.
Damn.
Just ended just like that. Yeah.
The Superman punch, the second heat baited today. And just by that move alone as well, very good usage from Teeps, who is now 1 game up and just 1 game away from proceeding in this loser's bracket. The winner of this one will go on and face Zephyrion. Wait, oh, if Teeps wins, we have a all French top 4. We live in a timeline. But yeah, Burshko gets the EX, goes for the Rekka OTG, giving Teeps the opportunity to recover. Loses out on Oki as well, and walks straight into the DP. Teeps very good conversion, thing up the left, right. See, go same side again. I told you.
Right, went for the 5B, good block, but there you go. Finally, Teeps tried to jump away, but got caught anyway. He put into the corner. Oh, never mind. We go for a left right. That was a very difficult one, I feel like, to block. But Teeps was there and knows exactly what is going to happen, when it's going to happen. BC beam. Oh, the fatal counter of Monte Cristo, but no combo after that. And the scramble, Bursko wins out. But nope, Teeps says, I have a magic pixel of my own. I will mash out right here. 3 balls on deck. Will you make the same happen as Severion did? Nah, he did. He's not.
Oh, yeah, arc drive as well. Blah, blah. Life lead now in no one's hands, but Bursko wakes up with buttons and actually gets the win.
That was an auto combo. That was some Dragon Ball Fighters.
Oh my god, with punish though from Teeps. As clean as always, already in the corner. Bum, bum. Same side. Oh my god, no, he actually went different side. Okay, Teeps. Teeps is listening to this commentary.
Yeah, or
Oh my god.
what is bad at blocking?
What do you mean? I mean, I am bad blocking, but Jesus Christ, so much damage from Bursko as well. 4.5k, tries to stagger Teeps this time. Does not press buttons, but oh, the shield BC. Very good delay on Bursko. Getting the life lead. Putting Teeps in a potential final guess situation. No drive spent from Bursko. Teeps, though, is the one under pressure. Beautiful punish on that lift shield. And I think this... No, this is another drop. Fortunately, Bursko not able to close things off.
Hey, yo.
Oh my god, and he's dead! Just like that, Teeps on set point. Bursko is just like a deer in headlights. Just walks almost into those command grabs. It's a little bit sad even.
Well, let's see if it will end up being sad, because Bursko, of course, fighting for his life right now. Teeps getting the first clean opening here. But now Bursko is in the corner. There will be an Oki here. Of course, left, right once again. It will be same side. That was a very nice guess. Right now, the pressure is still on Bursko, though, as he's trying to block. Went for the BCDP to get out of the corner. Good block from Teeps on the upcoming overhead. And there we go. The blood heat was jumped over. Gets a clean punish as well, using the beam into the slide in. And all of that blood heat is gone now. Spent. Wasted.
No resources to speak of from Bursko, who is also in a life deficit and is also out of the tournament. Teeps with a very, very strong 2 games. Bursko, a little bit wasteful, I think. Spent all the resources in vain in the last round. And just like that, Teeps will be the one moving on forward to create the French top 4.
Top 3.
4.
No, because it's Magic Rider and Chronicles.
Yes,
and then
both are
Teeps
French.
is number 3. So it's top 3 France. And oh wait, Severion is there as well. Woo! It's indeed a French top 4, but before that, of course, we will be seeing you in a bit.
Before.
Between the break, you will, there's no option anymore, right? You will be forced to press exclamation mark in the chat, Matcherino behind it, you claim a code there, and then we will see you back for top 4.
Bruh.
Huh.
Wait, we're back.
We were not ready for this, but we are back. There was 2 of me again, my alter ego, of course, being suppressed right now. And instead of that, it will be the voiceover of Rexu. He is voicing... He's the official voice actor of my alter ego.
Meow.
Who is apparently a cat. The TO said, please don't meow. Who is my 3rd alter ego, but that's a voice only in my head. Anyway, we are back for the top 4, of course, of this all French tournament.
Le top 4. Why are you laughing? I know French is a bit of a laughable language, but yeah.
I'm not sure if that's correct.
It is correct.
Top 4, but...
Wait, I don't know if top is actually... No, I don't know about top, but I definitely know that 4 is 4.
Oh, it is correct. It feels wrong, but apparently it is correct. So you're
Le
more
top
French
4.
The top 4.
C'est Chronicles against Magic Rider.
Oh, that first one was very Arnold Schwarzenegger-esque.
For a spot in Grand Final.
Chronicles.
Chronicles.
Chronicles, get to the chopper.
By the time we finish the tournament, I'm going to be sick of seeing the French flag. Oh, I'm also sick of seeing Coma 3C connecting. Because this is a big damage, no meter to be cashed in. Oh, air unblockable, damn, that's unfortunate for Chronicles, who still fights back.
Alright, Chronicles in a very good situation here. Has the range to deal with Coma, but how can you deal with Coma? This is how we do it. Somehow the BC follow-up did not catch Coma there. Apparently we are invulnerable no matter what, but not when you get stabbed in the eye by a needle.
Just Coma things. Damn good life lead for Chronicles. Shield B into the grab, and now we are even on life. Chronicles has to be so scared of this pressure. Try to press buttons after the 3C. Just gets sniped by the 236B. Just like that. Magic Rider gets round number 1.
Yep, but we instantly go for the Rekka into the 3C confirm. There we go, shielding instantly. Was held very long, but again, the fatal counter though, just Magic Rider taking a few stabs here and there. Oh, you're dead.
I think Chronicles tried to jump, and yeah, you'll be jumping into the next game. Oh my god, optimized as well for Magic to be sure to kill. And yeah, 4 damage. And we are into game number 2.
Rexu, can you tell me what 99 is in French?
99.
99.
Ah! I hate you so much. Why did I forget it even? I almost fell for it last week. I hate myself.
I already got you with that once, so it's even funnier that you got hit by it again. Anyway, Chronicles getting hit again by Coma as well, but this time it's Chronicles taking over the combo game in the corner. Let's see what's going to happen right now, because it is Oki time. Magic Rider is just being calm, collected, until he go monkey. 1 bar. Easy.
This is unhinged. I don't know if the VOD will need to be deleted, but yeah. Magic. Oh my god, the armor powering through the key. But Chronicles still finding a way to open Magic Rider up. Spends the EX. Good 4.2k damage, double hop into the Oki. Ooh, the double jump as well, the overhead. Catching Magic Rider flush. It's a very strong round for Chronicles. Spends the EX to close out. And now leaving Magic in a final guess for game, but 2B. Just like that. Just press 2B and you're out of damage. You're out of danger.
You're never out of danger when Coma's in your face. However, it was Coma getting grabbed for once, but as we speak, We go back to the role reverse, and it's Chronicles being chucked into the corner. Of course, easy 3.8k damage. Went for the DP, it was easily shielded. Went for the BC follow-up, trying to sauce a little bit. Magic Ride, of course, going for the Dianjo in the end. The true Coma mating call. We gorilla.
Damn, that's already 2 games done and dusted. That's a first of 3. So the pain is not over for Chronicles. So is
French bread.
still on the lookout for points. Chronicles sitting on 3 points, but will have guaranteed 8 added to their tally at the end of today. Guaranteed 3rd place, being in the winners finals. Damn, fatal counter throw. What's up?
Just running towards each other. So Lancer's a little bit bigger. Oh, never mind. Rezoning with grabs.
Perfect zoner. Let's grab 3.8k damage. Another throw.
You know he's gonna grab 5 times. Oh, 3C zoning tool. It works.
Time guess perhaps. Oh, perfect Oki. They're legitimately +2. Gets a throw, chucks. Chronicles in the corner. Stop! Like, why? Like 3C into the cancel into 3C is unblockable. I mean, just make it actually unblockable in the game, so I cannot really feel bad about being hit by it.
Please don't listen to Rexu. He's not a game designer for a reason.
If I were actually a game designer, I wouldn't actually do that. But whatever. That's the EX. Good 4.1k damage, double hop. Ooh, delays the hang time, but still lands into Magic Rider's clutches. And it's another chunk of damage. Life Blade slowly dissipating for Chronicles. Double IA DJC. You're opened up.
He said opened up. He's dead.
I don't. Oh, see? The drive?
See? Dead. Gone.
Oh, damn. That was 6 rounds straight?
Yep.
Yeah. You could see the pain in Nick V's eyes.
I don't have pain in my eyes. Let's go to the next round because I don't want to talk about that. I do not want to talk about that. Upcoming, of course, Chronicles will be waiting in the losers finals bracket, and it will be Teeps against Epherion. So we'll be waiting for those 2 players, and of course we're also waiting for you to claim the code! !Matcherino. Do it.
Nick, what the hell are you waiting for? But hey, it's damn, 31 codes left to be claimed, and yeah, another French face-off.
No, the second Matcherino Padulu. The second Matcherino has like 30 plus codes remaining.
Oh, at least we finished the season 1. Okay, that's a minor celebration point. We had 5 codes at the beginning of the stream. No, you haven't been had. There's a qualifier Matcherino.
Just 2 Matcherinos. So the first Matcherino is the seasonal Matcherino, right? So the sponsors will be throwing in 125 euros in that prize pool at the end of the season, and before that you can also claim the codes to add some money to the prize pool. Of course, if you have any to donate, is much appreciated as well. And then the second Matcherino is the qualifier Matcherino, meaning that it's this tournament's Matcherino. So the winner of this tournament will get the money of that one.
Yes. As Nick said, we're just waiting for our next match to commence. So absolutely no reason to not use this time to claim a code. It is fast. It is all to the players. So absolutely no bad reason to not claim a code. Doesn't even take time. It's so fast. It's like 30 seconds.
Yeah, absolutely. You know, maybe they just need a new monitor or something to actually be able to read the Twitch chat and get the Matcherino. So in that case, just go for !LC Power in the chat and check out LC Power's website, where you can buy a lot of monitors. For example, 144 Hertz. The winner of this season's Melty Blood tournament will be getting a monitor like that, but you can have it if you buy it for yourself. And of course, power supplies or a PC case, much more you can get over there. Again, exclamation mark LC power in the chat. And of course, if you want to stream, just go for exclamation mark Streamplify, because them and Nitro Concepts, who have affordable gaming chairs, carbon desks, streaming equipment, everything, you can get from there, exclamation mark Streamplify. And of course, we will be waiting for 2 players. Who's going to win it all? Hopefully. And kick Coma into the ground. Because I don't want a Coma to win this tournament. I want it to be Aoko or the Count of Monte Cristo.
Yeah, a lot for Chronicles. I see how it is. But yeah, we did mention that Zephyrion had an Aoko in the making and chooses to bring her out against Deeps in this loser semifinals. The winner of this will go on and face Chronicles. Oh, but getting hit by the laser, definitely not something that you could be very happy of. Deeps gets also the moon skill DP, all that damage building up. But a nice life rate for Teeps quite early in the start of this round.
Here we go, same side once again, goes for the grab in the corner just to get a little bit more damage on deck. Finally, we go laser against laser, and so Aoko, who's a little bit stronger here. The orb setup was there, but it did not work out against Teeps, and now we just keep pressuring on. More slides, and finally Teeps saying, okay, now it's my turn. Zephyrion trying to overtake it again, but Teeps was already there with the button, with the reach, taking this first round, spending 2 meters.
A lot of meters spent, but Teeps will still have 1 bar and 1 round in the bag, so a bit of worth it, I'd say. As Zephyrion trying to chase Teeps down. Yeah, playing cat and mouse here. Teeps is seemingly the one on the advantage, but very good mash from Zephyrion. Unfortunately, the combo will drop. Snipes with the laser. Oh, speaking of snipes with the laser, Teeps has also won. It goes full screen as well. But again, the 2 A's from Zephyrion, very, very strong. Fatal counter, potentially saving Zephyrion from a big combo damage. And another drop, Zephyrion. Maybe playing a lot of characters has a little bit affected their execution here.
Well, let's see if he can actually execute Teeps here, who is on a life threat. However, he's being pressured into the corner right now. Zephyrion trying to escape it. He did successfully escape it. Good tech on the grab as well. I don't think many people would expect it there, but we clash through the beam and get a hit there. That means Aoko is also in a threatening situation. There we go, the heat. That was,
damn!
Something.
That was very unfortunate as well, landing just at Aoko's feet and Zephyrion. Oh no, misses the 236C though. The J236CX, sorry. Good shield, oh, but too high. Zephyrion able to punish the landing and taking us to a round number 3.
Low. There we go, push him. That was something that he tried to do earlier, set up the orb into the... Was it a DP? I'm not sure if it's a DP, the 2TC. Failed it, but this time it did work out. The Teeps escaped it eventually once again and gets the pressure here, putting him into the corner. Gets the grab to reset the pressure. A little bit afraid, maybe trying to jump away. Yep, there we go, trying to look for a position to comfortably escape the corner. Found it finally, and is fighting with beam against beam. So many lasers.
Like it's the early 2000s, but they shoot the whoop wings. As it's Teeps now with a good. You rolled in the bed and just catching Teeps. Making it a safe one. Some life has been recovered, and now he's also able to get the full combo. Will not get enough for the EX. Pushing shots ended as well with a bit of a finicky combo right there. And Teeps now trying to cash in. There's the command grab, and there is also game number 1.
Yeah, it's a very nice back and forth that we had just now. Teeps taking a little bit more risks, I feel like, that he should be doing. But, you know, Teeps is the one who is going to take this game. That means that Zephyrion has a lot of work to do.
Sticking with the Aoko as well. An interesting decision, not opting to play Wark at least a single time on stream. Not sure if what they ran off stream, but it's still a good start for Teeps right here, finding the perfect challenge. The spacing, not favoring Zephyrion. There's the bar spent from Teeps, an air throw into the safe jump. Zephyrion holding on strong in the corner, but it's not a good spot regardless. Good jump away! Oh, beautiful 5B as well, able to convert from it. This should be a good turn for Zephyrion. Hasn't really been able to run the set play all game in the first game, so it's a much better situation for Zephy now.
Yeah, of course, finally got the overhead, but there you go, the second one is being converted. Of course, Oko's combos look so clean, going for the orb setup, and that means there's a lot of things that can happen. Goes for the grab again, makes the orb pop, and that means Teeps' life was popped right there. A round up for Zephyrion in this game number 2, but of course a game down, has to find a way in and does so successfully. So way into the corner, of course we set up instantly again, but this time we DP right through. No more overhead against grabs, against lows. He's out.
Recovering Melty just recovers too fast. As run up 5C from Zephy, gets the launch, but unfortunately no confirmed. High shield from Teeps, very risky one. Zephyrion final guess to get the round. Gets a throw, not enough to kill though. There's the heat from Teeps, regaining some life, but very good laser from Zephyrion to stop the regen, as trying to keep Teeps blocked in the block strings. And Teeps trying to get away from there, not respecting the plus frames. And Zephyrion able to close game number 2 out. And we're going to game 3 here.
Yeah, boy! See, Montes Cristo, of course, up against the Aoko with the Shisho hair.
What?
You don't play Faye.
Okay, yes, I do actually.
Good for you! As he's being grabbed once again. DP! Wait, that's not DP.
That is crazy. Actually a DP. That's the
Oh, it is?
Yes.
So the
no, 2-2 is not.
The 2-2 is like anti-air. It's like Sabers, I guess.
It's kind of an anti-air there. I'm not sure if any of the versions are air unblockable, but it's not a DP at all. But now Teeps. Oh, the high shield will be punished, and you're dead.
Oh, Aoko sounding like Donald Trump right now. Stop the count! I had to get it out of myself.
Set point for Teeps. No resources for the count. Zephyrion has a Moondrive available and almost 4 bars. One of them will be spent. There it is. Goes for the air throw. Keeping up the orb place. Oh my god. Jump away into jump in. Jump C. That's the power of Aoko's air movement. The orb! Unfortunately, Zephyrion went for a grab. The hit stun was still there. Teeps surviving and is able to turn it around.
Oh, there we go. Shielding the cross up with no punish afterwards after the shield B. Oh, Rekka into the 2C. That's plus. You cannot backdash. You cannot jump away. You can only get hit if you try to move after that. But it's tied up health-wise. There's still a lot of seconds to be dealt with. Moon Heat is there, and oh my god, you just got melted.
Yeah, big risk from Teeps. Why is everyone pressing against Zephyrion when they are in blood here? I don't understand. Oh, gets a good 5A though, Teeps. They counter hit to be a decent damage right here. Zephyrion has no resources. Teeps has Moondrive and 1 bar as well. It's not a good spot for Zephyrion, but it's still set point for both.
Yeah, after the clash, went for an overhead anyway. Yeah, it worked out. I mean, Zephyrion is trying to take over this game, of course. Teeps being put into the corner. Yeah, was just trying to find an opening to DP out of the pressure, but Zephyrion said, no, this is my area. You step over this line, I am hitting you. Let's see if he can make another line here. Goes for staggers, he's in the air, still got grabbed because of how long the grab lingers. Zephyrion landed and still got grabbed.
Yeah, acting like he won't get command grab. Teeps now on move drive. Oh, panic shield from Zephyrion. Teeps has just built a bar as well. Not going to be enough to kill, but there will be two. Still, no, still definitely won't kill, but see, maybe a hit from Zephyrion. Teeps trying to bait it out, goes for the throw as well. Good tech from Zephyrion, goes for the laser, maybe into a safe hit. No, laser from both, hit from Teeps as well. Maybe a dash and command grab could be fatal for one way or the other, but not even a command grab is needed. Teeps dash up, regular throw. Teeps will be the one to carry on towards the next round. Zephyrion will be eliminated from the bracket, but it's still, I think, 7 points. And yeah, they are not in the top spot though, so it's valuable points. They will go just below Zarpox with 8. So very interesting. Just in top 8, but we still need to add Chronicles, who will definitely exceed the 8 points. Who else even? No, actually, not a lot of players actually will move from the top 8. So getting second place next week could straight up place you in the final week top 8. So a very interesting tournament next week.
Yeah, especially with the first, with the first place being a qualified player automatically. So like even if, so let's say Magic Rider says, you know what, I'm just gonna sit this one out and let's see who's going to win. That person will automatically be in. But of course, if Magic Rider enters the tournament and ends up winning, he will simply be taking the qualified spot, and that means that the rest, I believe, will be just getting the second place points, etc. So Magic Rider could actually have a lot of fun with that one.
Well, that is the talk for next week. The attention is now on losers finals of the day. The Steeps against Chronicles. Chronicles, of course, wants to. Both of these players actually were sent to losers from Magic, so both will be hungry to get a rematch attempt. Oh no, getting the DP from Chronicles, probably a misinput. Steeps will definitely be happy about that. It's a big punish. 4.2k into the mix.
Yeah, just blocking, going for the shield B follow-up, but no, even after the hit, it's just +0, so it's whoever has the fastest reaching move, and in this case, it was the Count of Monte Cristo winning out in that exchange. Went for a little bit of shimmy attempt, but Chronicle simply not blocking the low, getting his life taken away from him. Round number 1 will be for Teeps, who opens up with a DP. Chronicle simply blocks it, drops the combo, went for the BC to cover his mistake, but still gets hit, and that is very valuable resources being spent here as well.
Of course, Chronicles, although sitting on 4 bars, will have that moon drive slowly trickle away, but Chronicles still finds a good hit. Spend meter as well. There it is, 4.1k into the left-right setup. Defense so far from Teeps. Chronicles with a small life lead, but that could go away. Big fatal counter combo. Unfortunately, Teeps cannot convert in full, but spends the moon drive. 2-2C keeps out the pressure, tries to bait the DP from Chronicles, who is definitely in kill range. And speaking of, I think this is game number 1 going to Teeps. And
yeah, that was a very comfortable win for Teeps as well. I feel like maybe Chronicles hasn't labbed as much as he should have done against Count of Monte Cristo, especially when Teeps is like one of the premier players in Europe right now, and he's on that character. But maybe it's just that Chronicles has some nerves that he still has to get rid of. But otherwise, always a very consistent player, of course. Meaning that if he wins a game right here, I would not be surprised by it. Let's go. He's working on it already.
Percent to formidable players right here. So can definitely count no one out until someone is the one with the victory. But Deeps is enjoying a lot of momentum right now, getting the life lead as well, spends the EX, setting up another left-right situation. Goes right this time with block from Chronicles, but there's the throw. Moon drive from Teeps, but Chronicles goes for a second throw in Aero, but it's still in the corner for Teeps. The clash is not Chronicles goes for a high shield right in Teeps' face. Teeps will definitely be happy about that. We'll say thank you. Just unleash the damage. Chronicles, it's a guess for round time.
Alright, see, playing the keep away game with the beams, of course, making himself safe for a potential air unblockable. And there we go, the 3C catches Chronicles, trying to rush onto Teeps. Damn, that is a very big mental hit, I feel like.
Yeah, and it feels like everything is going badly for Chronicles. Oh, maybe try to get a reset right there. But the tech just evading the air unblockable. Teeps now cornering Chronicles, getting so much damage out of this as well. Another 3.9k. Another left right, and this time though Chronicles not able to block. Beautiful side switch from Teeps as well, having the corner back to Chronicles, and it's a guess for game situation. The potential to go 2-0 up from Teeps, catching with the load is going to be enough. Chronicles trying to fight back, goes in for a key, good dash block, but it's still a bad situation. Chronicles though can go somewhere with this, can spend the EX and even get a safety here.
Yeah, and he does exactly that, as you call it out. The 3C on wake up will be blocked, will be punished as well. Spend the heat, going for the kill here. Wait, it's not.
Oh my god, wake up! Oh, okay, he's dead now, but it was highly scaled as well. A lot of hits.
Yeah, but still, the heat adds a lot of damage as well. So I feel like it should have hit, I should have killed, but I guess doesn't matter. Chronicles does not need the damage off of that. Goes for a reset, a cheeky center hit. There's no way you can block something that hits center. We need to block for that.
No.
Oh, did you see the flows? That was...
Ooh, and Chronicles looking really good. Can spend the EX, not going to be guaranteeing the kill, but it will leave Teeps in kill range. Even a throw will take it. There's the blood heat from Teeps though, cashing in with the lasers. Dash up, maybe a command grab in the near future. Oh wait, no shield. There's the blood heat again. Chronicles throwing in the key. Teeps not shielding. There's the clash again. Chronicles trying to close it out, but Teeps has regenerated a lot of life. One combo will not be enough. So Chronicles goes for an air throw, but it's still not enough. There's JC on the fall, and this should be it. Chronicles, 2 very strong rounds to equalize the set, 1 game apiece.
Yeah, and that was a very strong showing from Chronicles. I feel like finally playing into the bigger strengths of Noelle, where she can just reset the combo for added pressure, or even like get a new combo, get more damage on board that you would otherwise not. Chronicles really showing off the strengths here.
Let's see if Chronicles will be able to carry on this good form.
Nice.
Yeah, very good usage of Noelle's range, very good spacing from Chronicles. Teeps in the corner, double hop. As we've seen, Noelle goes for the overhead, gets the conversion as well. Doesn't even need the EX. It's a very good combo from Chronicles, 4.2k. Again, ooh, the shield right there. Getting the chip damage, Chronicles sitting on a perfect. Maybe the EX. Doesn't even need it. Very good round from Chronicles. The momentum definitely shifting.
Yeah, and he definitely needs that as well after the convincing wins that Teeps got earlier. this is definitely a sight for sore eyes for Chronicles in this case, working very hard to get these moments. Went for a risky overhead there, but another risky DP in Thieves' favor this time. Go for the left-right, easy blocks for Chronicles, mashes out somehow and overtakes this game instantly. Of course, it is the first of 3, so whoever wins this game will be in a very nice lead. And right now, Chronicles is working for it, but Thieves says, no, give me that help. It looks tasty.
Yeah, definitely relish the opportunity to inflict some damage with that command grab, but now Thieves has no meter to speak of. Will working slow towards building a bar. Very risky jump shield from Chronicles. No punish from Thieves. The dash in from Chronicles. Not enough, but oh, yes. The overhead, and you are dead. Chronicles, 4 rounds straight. And looking like they want to earn a run back at Magic Rider in Grand Finals.
Yep, definitely waiting there. Magic Rider probably wants the perfect points number of 45, sitting on 30 right now, but we have Thieves and Chronicles here. I think both sitting on 10 points, question mark. And they are going to see who is going to be in a very good position. The winner of this will be the 2nd seed in the rankings.
Chronicles is actually sitting on 3 points, so definitely needs
really?
this desperately. I think they only joined 1 bracket so far, and yeah, wants to make amends in this. Look at the life lead already. 1 game away from Grand Finals, getting those 10 points. Right now 8 are guaranteed. Gets the overhead, and this should be a round, and another perfect. Chronicles on set point.
Thieves, you have to turn it around here. This is your moment. Here's where you should be shining. Alright, gets a conversion, but the drop combo still picks up another hit on Chronicles. Being pushed into the corner. I feel like this is where Thieves is going to try and bait the heat. Oh, no, yeah.
For a left-right, good grab from Chronicles, putting the corner against Thieves' back. Still now Chronicles trying to wait for the key and unblockable. Good wait, good patience from Chronicles there to wait for the correct height. There's the EX 4.4k to the double hop. More drive from Thieves into the 3C. Okay, -2 into 3C. Very ballsy approach from Thieves.
Yeah, had 3 meters, could have spent it, opted to not go for it, taking a little bit of a risk, but it works out, because that means he has 3 meter in this final round, potentially, of the game, because Chronicles is on set point, of course, after that perfect earlier. The Thieves definitely making a valiant effort to run it back. And there we go, another opening with the overhead. That means the Chronicles, you have to fight back out of the corner once again.
It's not going to be easy. 4.5k damage starter into the blocked DP. It is not going well for Chronicles in this round. Thieves 2 big combos, leaving Chronicles in kill range. But Chronicles has 4 bars. That Blood Heat is a big threat. Oh my god, tempting with the air dash. And no, does not pop the Blood Heat. Still able to get a confirm with the EX key. No reset, but there's the air throw into the O key. Patience from Thieves, who's still in the life lead. Chronicles trying to chip away, even with oh my god, the key cancel, baiting the punish from Thieves, tries to get the recovery, but ends up in Chronicles clutches, and Chronicles pops the bull drive. Does not.
3 meter on deck, just should have gone for the super, still closes it out here. It is Chronicles going back into the grand finals to get that rematch against Magic Rider, who's waiting there. Of course, applause for Thieves because he does go out in 3rd, getting a nice 8 points. So that definitely counts for him on this 10 points he has already, meaning that he is tied with Klops as the 2nd seed in the rankings right now. And this is looking very good for Chronicles because he definitely needs these points to also be in the rankings, right?
Yeah, Chronicles will Bershko got 5th if I'm not mistaken. So yeah, Bershko got 5th. So actually eliminated by Thieves. So I think fifth is like 5 points.
Yeah, that's true.
Fifth is 5 points. So Bershka will have 15, Rasta will have 15, Tips will have 18, and Chronicles will have 13 points guaranteed for second, or even 18 points if they get first. Magic Rider switching to the count.
Of course, don't forget that Zephyrion also had 10 points and just won 7 because he's 4th place. So he's actually the 4th seed as of now.
Yeah, very interesting stuff. Yeah, it's a lot of players on over 10 points. Zarpok's probably the closest one to 10 points. So with a top 8 finish next week, can definitely make that top 8. But we are in grand finals. Magic Rider on the Dantes, and maybe the set against Teeps could be good training for Chronicles there. Although Magic Rider starts off quite well.
Yeah, very strong right now, really showing off just what kind of a good Melty player he is in general. It doesn't really matter which character he takes, he's always this strong. Opens up with a perfect.
Oh, high shield again from Chronicles. We've seen some nervous high shields from Chronicles. Doesn't get the pickup with the key hit. And walks straight into Magic Rider's buttons. Very good keep out from Chronicles. Still walks into it. Oh, but the 2A on Wake Up. Good mash from Chronicles.
Yep, put him into the corner. Mix up, of course, here. Yep, you spent the grab, and the backdash there makes you invulnerable for any grab. It's a very good choice from Chronicles, punishing Magic Rider on the throw. There we go, more punishes. He has no meter to even think about countering it.
Oh, clash frames.
I knew it.
Dash in from Magic, who is in kill range. Chronicles could block on the overhead. As it's still Chronicles gets a hit, not enough to finish though. Oh my god, the stare down from Magic. Gets the 2 ways. And will work their way towards evening up this life lead. Does not spend the bar, so keep it perhaps. Oh my god, the challenge from Magic wins, but drops the combo. Chronicles rebounds back and is able to get a round of their own. And this is already better than winners finals, where Chronicles couldn't really get a round in.
Of course, that was against the Gorilla, and he's now facing a lesser Gorilla, but still a Gorilla. Let's go. Ooh, BC Beam clashing against another BC skill. There we go. Chronicles overtaking the game right now. Let's see if you can carry this over into a victory. Good block so far from Magic Rider.
These 4 Chronicles. Ooh, catches a button as well, as this will be good damage for bar spill, but all of them will be spent for Chronicles, leaving Magic in a guess for game. And there's the 5A stagger straight into Arc Drive. Chronicles taking game 1.
Yeah, they absolutely needed this one, because it's definitely a mental hit against Magic Rider, because Magic Rider, of course, trying to play the mental game here, saying like, oh, well, I can pick the character that you just won against and beat you. And Chronicle says, oh, hell no, you're not that good, Magic Rider. I'm gonna take you down.
So just have to wait and see how this one pans out. Dash up once again. Chronicles is suffering a lot from these dash ups, but oh, fatal counter from Magic. That will definitely make Chronicles suffer a lot, as Dantes can definitely output a lot of damage. 4.3k into the left, right guess from Chronicles with shield, but the second hit clips Chronicles, but Magic Rider with another drop, and Chronicles can't capitalize.
Yep. Of course, the drop opened them up for some potential hits. Tried to get the OTG first. The grab was there for Chronicles to put some more damage on the board, but Magic Rider with the shield BC gets a clean opening here. Almost built 3 meter. There it is. Could have killed, did not opt to go for it, but trucking you down, making sure that you have to take this mix. Went for the backdash, expecting the grab, but ooh, the active frames of the slide in are so long that yes, you can maybe think, oh, he whiffed his move, but no, he's still sliding a little bit more. Monte Cristo has, I think, 2 or 3 hits on all of his normals.
Kinda broken. Chronicles. The EX though. Doing good damage, double hop. The pressure, very good challenge though from Magic. The left, right? Same side, yes. Oh, 3C, very good stuff again. There's a knockdown. Chronicles has to block, pushed all the way towards the corner. Good movement, but oh, commits to a button and gets punished very, very badly. Another drop from Magic.
Yeah, keep dropping. You bully. But Shield B. The follow-up was not converted, but there we go. EX Needle once again. And this is something that Chronicles really like. Goes for the safe heat into the hot knockdown. Went for the overhead. Good block from Magic Rider there, and mashes out at the perfect time with the range on those buttons. It's easy for the count to get a counter there, and ends it with a arc drive finish of his own, tying it up here.
Very good stuff from Magic, tying it up 1 game apiece. Of course, Chronicles still has a set to win before could actually win the set. That counts. Magic can close it out if he wins just the first set. It's game number 3, the one who decides who will break the deadlock, who will be the one to be on 2 games won. Magic starts off very, very well.
Yep, trying to see if the momentum can prolong his victory here. Oh, there we go, the range clash, and wins out there in the exchange eventually. No reset here, just spends the EX to get a knockdown for himself. Little left-right there, good block from Magic Rider, of course. To some shield shenanigans. Dashes to close the gap and gets a hit.
EX. Hop, shield, and Magic is away from there. Oh, both players trying to counter poke each other. Magic does not believe in his own button. Okay, IAD blows up the low shield fatal counter. That's going to be a lot of damage. Not enough to kill. Magic spending the bar, 4.4k damage. Final mix perhaps. Wake up DP though. Chronicles catches it with the EX key, but then Magic wakes up with buttons of their own. Magic gets around.
And let's see what Chronicles can do after it. Yeah, the fatal counter is a very good start to just go and counter. Whatever Magic Rider is going to try to you spend some meter to put you into the corner. Double jump into, will it be low or will it be an air dash? It was an air dash this time. Magic Rider did not expect it. Goes for the shield, but a low shield was overheaded by the shield B. Dropping the combo though, getting a hit there, and another hit with the key to open up Magic Rider once again. There's 4 meters on deck. I was gonna say maybe spend 2 meters to get the kill here, but no, just opts for the safest way, going for the arc drive finish and getting around on the board there.
I don't think it's not as bad since Chronicles has Moon Gauge and 1 bar, but Magic Rider has 4 bars and a full Moon Drive meter, so a very scary proposition. Preparing the left-right as well. Go for a left-right mix. Chronicles though, good counter attack, very good counter poke and puts Magic all the way in the corner.
Yep, and that's exactly what Chronicles wants to have him. Went for the double jump, hoping that Magic Rider would spend the button, but no, went for the run under 3C, the unblockable. There we go, going for the Rekka into just simply a safe jump, and Chronicles pressing that button there, yeah, probably dead, spending 3 meters here, yep, there we go.
Bam, bam, bam. Hey,
chokes her out first, then chuck him into the ground. Damn.
A weird commitment on that button. Not sure if it was a misinput from Chronicles, but a weird button, that's for sure. Costing the whole round and game to to Chronicles and now Magic, with the possibility to end this tournament right here and right now, winning the next game.
Yeah, absolutely. Of course, Chronicles on that Noel the entire tournament for weeks, to be honest. First, I believe Chronicles played a lot of Wark, but really switched over to Noel nowadays. 2 meters on deck already, spending 1 just to get the hot knock down here, making Magic Rider block all this incoming pressure. Of course, escaping the corner, but the BC follow-up catches Magic Rider trying to dash out. And now it is in a one-touch situation. Magic Rider, what are you gonna do here?
Shield B. Defense from Chronicles. Presses button at the correct time. Beautiful dash up throw. A second one will give the round for Chronicles, who is still sitting on a perfect, trying to maybe get Magic to spend, to press anything. Oh my god, and the 3C once again. Doesn't even need to be Coma, but the 3Cs will still land. Chronicles though getting the recovery, dropping out of the combo, and Chronicles will fight back 1 more round to equalize the set.
Fight back! Fight back!
Fight off!
And he absolutely does. He gets air to air. There was no conversion off of it. Goes for ID. Nice block from Chronicles right there. Actually jumping over the auto combo, but still can't punish. There we go. The slide in once again. It's such an active move. You already think like, oh, it's over. Nah, he's still there. He's still trying to hedge.
It's sliding.
Yeah.
Chronicles so far, but it's already a 50% life lead for a Magic Rider. Doing on 3 bars as well. Big whiff from Chronicles, not punished. Good confirm from Magic with the lasers. Tries to go for the command grab. Jump from Chronicles, but oh, guess what? You are still dead. Magic Rider moving on to set point and tournament point as well.
Yeah, if he wins here, he will be taking those 15 sweet points that he wants. But of course, Chronicles fighting for his life here. He also needs these points desperately to rank up in the ladder. 3 meters on deck. There we go, teching forward. Was a little bit lucky, I think, still in the invincibility frames of recovering on Oki. But it doesn't matter, Magic Rider wins out in the following exchange. You're in the corner again for a left-right mix-up. 4 meter almost on deck, so the blood heat is there. Very soon, just mashes out, the meter has been built. Yeah, VPing out, trying to escape the pressure. Safe. Still safe. Oh, there we go. Goes in, but gets VP. Wow, now you have to either heat or die.
Oh, okay.
Because death is it. I guess you have chosen death.
You are that actually, Jesus, okay. That was a very weird sequence. Moondrive into counter Moondrive into 2A still from Magic Rider, who gets the win. And just like that, 3 tournaments out of 3.
Yep.
The gatekeeping is successful.
For now. Because there's still 1 gate after this, right? But before that, let's no longer gatekeep the Matcherino. Just go for !Matcherino in the chat right now. Claim some codes. It's for free. You pay nothing. And Magic Rider gets the money that you put into the second link of the !Matcherino. Hopefully someone will do it in chat right now. I'm pretty sure I have a co-commentator who's not talking right now as I am spitting words. He could instantly put it there. Nope, it was Tiramisu. Rexu is just lazy, as always. Of course, claim the codes. Don't be like Rexu, just claim the codes.
Yeah, I showed the codes so many times, and yeah, I've grown tired of trying to shill. But yeah,
yep,
of course, once
shilling,
again, thank you so much for
for
the sponsor. What?
No.
What do you mean?
Okay, go for it.
It's always a good time to thank the sponsors, bro.
Yeah. I thought you were saying like, oh, well, it's a good time to end the stream. No, sponsors.
No. Thank you so much to LC Power and Streamplify. LC Power for any type of equipment. Streamplify as well for boosting your streaming experience to the next level. Shout out to them. Without them, we wouldn't be able to offer the sweet prizes at the end of the season 6.
I mean, they've done seasons before this, so yes, you're correct in seasons.
Seasons, yeah. They never miss, bro.
Yeah,
Okay,
because I'm the fail-safe net to catch you if you fumble.
But I'm fumble-proof, bro.
You're not wrong.
Yeah. Yeah. I think it's. I don't know if there's anything else.
Nope. Don't follow Rex on Twitter.
Fair enough.
That's all.
Okay.
So see you next. I think next week will be Guilty Gear Xrd on the same day and the same time, of course. I forgot which games we have tomorrow. I know that KOF is on Thursday. Oh, it's tomorrow's KOF.
Yes.
Okay.
I think.
So, right, and then Thursday is Guilty Gear Strive because they took our spot. Damn it.
And Tekken on Mondays.
Yes. So be there or be square. Claim the Matcherino codes, and watch some amazing games. That's all for now. See you in 2 weeks for Melty, of course, and we'll be stream monstering in the chat, of course, for the other tournaments. So, see you.
It's the LCQ in 2 weeks, so if you want a spot, definitely be sure to participate.
Yeah, and claim Matcherino codes.